So basically, I think last time we talked, you guys are a big contribution on why I started the company. You guys helped me start the company. You guys helped me get started. You guys, hey, do this. Here's the contracts. Freaking dude, go pull fucking list. Like you guys are awesome. Like, I mean, sorry for the fudging word, by the way, but you guys are awesome because you guys literally get straight to the point, do that, take action. So this is what I did. I went to go pull 1,000 leads. I called those 1,000 leads. I called off code violations. I called water shutoffs. I created 2 lists. I already, for the past 3 months, I've spent over let's say $600 just on skip tracing, right? Free leads. So let's say it's getting to the point right now where I'm like, damn it, still not getting a deal. I went on 2 cool appointments. I was putting on bad zip codes on my Excel spreadsheet, and all that stuff. So I didn't really know what I was doing, but I feel like I've gotten a little more sophisticated. I think that's how I say the word. I feel like I'm getting a little more smarter, and I also feel like I could pull the trigger a little harder, which means with today on this video chat, I wanted to see if you guys can help me come up, and you guys are providing me a lot of value. So I want to make sure later on I'm able to do the same. But I wanted to kind of come up with a beast mode marketing plan, which means I have $500 right now that I'll pull the trigger on. And I just want, if you guys can help me out with these $500.
Yeah, I can ask you 2 questions right now.
Yes.
3, actually 3. It's really simple. Did you pull the credit card debt lien list?
Nah, I've not pulled that.
No. Did you pull 100 arrest record leads?
100 what?
Arrest records.
Never heard of that before.
Okay. And lastly, most importantly, did you pull your fire damage properties from the firehouse?
I have, but it came back in such a small quantity that I was more comfortable doing code violations and water shutoffs. I never paid for an actual list though. Never used PropStream. Have not done that yet.
So I just announced 3, and you're not consistently pulling those.
No. I've just done water shutoffs and code violations.
Do those 3,
and then if you decide to go the PropStream route through listrei.com.
Well, he's
done that.
Hold on. It's the arrest records.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Arrest records, fire damage properties.
Okay.
And then, which one's the? Oh wait, I said fire damage properties, arrest records, and then
credit card.
Credit. Yeah, I'm trying to think. IRS. Did you add IRS on top of that too? IRS and credit card.
You know what? I was going to tell you because this was going to be my plan.
I said credit card or IRS, but
Zach, Rick, this is what I was going to do. I was going to go on PropStream and I wanted to pull a list off PropStream. Right. And I was going to ask you guys, what list should I pull off PropStream? And then not only that, I was going to also go door knock pre-foreclosures on Saturdays and Sundays. So I wanted to make sure that the action I'm taking is massive, whether I pull a vacant bulk list or or let's say an eviction list or whatever list you guys recommend off PropStream for a base or a foundation. Then I cold call that. And then I do something a little more intense, like door knock pre-foreclosures on Saturdays and Sundays. Maybe even send out some direct mail. Maybe do some bandit signs. Whatever the case. Yeah.
Daniel, you haven't even pulled those 3 lists. You're trying to take massive action. Do that first.
And you want to be the most effective. So everything you've said will work.
Yeah.
But you're a one-man army. So you got to kind of concentrate your efforts.
Mm-hmm.
And we all get guilty of trying to do 9 different lead sources.
Mm-hmm.
When the reality, you got to kind of master one first. So
what you're saying, yeah.
I would pick one and dive in hard. As far as the foreclosures and the door knocking.
Yeah.
It'll work. It takes a special person to do it.
I would say do door hangers or reverse drawing for dollars if you really want to be efficient. If you have $500 to spend,
I agree with that.
Maybe you can do a door hanger
because every conversation, they're lengthy like foreclosure. You'd be surprised. You knock on someone's door, oh my God, I'm able to talk to someone.
Yeah.
You think it's an advantage, instead you spend 30 minutes with them.
Mm-hmm.
And odds are you won't get a deal. That's just, you have to do the numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes every door that gets answered will eat your time alive. The reverse driving for dollars, where you stick the little sticky note on the pre-foreclosure or foreclosure door, highly effective. It's fast because you don't have to get in a 20, 30-minute conversation with people that don't work with you.
I'm telling you, I did an interview with, it'll be released soon, but with Caleb and Ryan. You talked to them too.
Mm-hmm.
They made hundreds of thousands of dollars in Michigan from just door hangers in the snow.
The door
And I'm
hangers,
like that, like,
the sticky notes.
they're
it's
not doing anything special.
Extremely effective.
Shout out to Ryan and Caleb. You guys are awesome. But like,
Door
I'm just
hangers?
like, they do door hangers. I'm not telling you what works or not. Like, I just look at what people are doing around the country.
Just something to get a note in front of
Right?
the prospect.
Business card.
Door hangers.
Like
Door hangers.
Door hangers.
Not a
Something.
business card.
Or
What does the door hanger say on there?
Look up door hangers for wholesaling. A lot of them,
Yeah,
like,
it's
we
not
buy
com-
houses, like phone number, all that stuff.
You don't have
Door
to
hanger
complicate
wholesaling?
this.
Bro, just do a sticky note. Like, honestly, you say
You can do
$500
the
bucks,
sticky note.
Sticky notes. Hey, this is Daniel. Please give me a call. I had a quick question. Put your phone number. Boom. Stick it. Go.
Or a quick question
Right.
about your house and just something like that. That way, if you go out and stick 200 signs on the door and 10 people call you, then those are at least 10 quality conversations before it's having 80 conversations. And man, they will burn you out in foreclosure, man, because
That's why the
there's
sticky notes
always
way
a
better.
huge story behind it. So
What
I
do you guys
like
think about?
sticky note.
What do you guys think about Zillow pre-foreclosure location?
No.
Don't target that.
The Zillow pre-foreclosures, especially in
torture.
Orlando, are not good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Daniel, I just gave you 4 things to do.
Yeah.
Reverse transfer dollars, credit card, IRS, fire damage properties, and then the arrest records. That should fill your pipeline.
Where do you pull that up?
Where,
PropStream?
the arrest records?
No, all these PropStream. You could get them off PropStream or no?
Just do it yourself. Like the arrest records, bro. You just gotta go to the arrest records
You go
for
to
Orange County
It's really easy.
and pull it. Fire damage properties. You said you got a little list.
Yeah.
There's more than one firehouse.
Yeah.
I know firefighters personally. They're pretty busy. They're pretty busy people. So
I want to pay for something though.
Well, you got to be
Why?
careful because you get them in trouble doing that.
no, but like, don't bribe these people. But like, you want to pay for something, pay for the skip tracing on it if you really want to pay money, right?
Yeah.
And then what? Credit card, IRS, debt lien list. You can't pay for that list. That's why they work. You can't pay for it. You have to go earn it with your sweat. And then the reverse transfer dollars. I mean, gas pretty expensive, so use that for the money, right?
It's
You're gonna
effective.
go.
If you knock on every door and try to talk to everybody, you'll burn out.
It's not even
Yeah.
burning out. It's like you can only do.
I know, but he's a
40 in an
talkative
hour?
guy. He's just so like when you go to somebody's house, there's an obligation.
Yeah.
You don't want to be rude and just walk away, even though like they're never going to sell you their house.
Mhm.
They're still going to want to tell you all their problems, and like you
Yeah.
feel like, oh, I stepped on their porch, I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And I get stuck in unless you're a really nasty person, which you're not.
No.
You got to listen, man. I ain't got time for this. You ain't selling me the house. You're going to sit there 15, 20 minutes and be like, oh my God, that's only door 1.
Yeah.
And then other people come up and talk to you. I did it like that. I'm just telling you, man, I would get through.
So where do you find the pre-foreclosures to go do the sticky notes?
It's simple.
I mean,
Where do they derive from, Daniel? Where's the
The courthouse.
foreclosure? Correct. So
Please.
it always starts at the courthouse.
So Daniel, I'm just gonna say this. We have I have a 1 hour extreme breakdown pre-foreclosure, just pre-foreclosure space flip of the rec. I do an entire hour breakdown of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you understand the
I
process.
have a voice in my head saying like, pre-foreclosures or courthouse lists are too saturated because they're easy to get. So that's I think why I want to pay for something. You know what I
can
mean?
Pay for a
Yeah,
pre-foreclosure.
but it's
list.
like I can get it for free and you pay for it. Like who's going to get the more accurate information?
Actually, I am because I really right when it
I
hits.
just don't know. I have this like knowing voice in my head that's
Pay for the gas, bro. Pay for the gas.
So
Okay.
here's the deal with like foreclosures is
Yeah.
that when they first initially get their notice, they freak
Yeah.
out. 1 or 2 payments behind. And then what happens is they're like, okay, well, they didn't foreclose. Let another month go by. And then they get used to it. And then the color of the notices start to turn like darker, like
Yeah.
pink and red. And then by that time, 3 to 6 months later, then they're like, whatever, I'm fine. Then they get hit with a foreclosure lawsuit.
Yeah.
Then they freak out a little bit more, but now they're a little bit more numb. And then they usually wait all the way to the end till they get notice of sale.
Yeah.
Then they freak out. You know why? Because I see all you guys post. It goes, it's going to auction in 7 or like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You're done. Honestly, it takes a really tough lawyer to stop that case. You're going to have to, someone's going to have to file bankruptcy and do something
Yeah.
like that. So what I'm trying to tell you is when you start the foreclosure thing, it's a process and you got to work through people.
So I'm just showing a
You
graphic.
try to tell them like the sooner like you get past your procrastination, the sooner we can solve the problem.
Yeah.
But some of them do it in the
I
beginning.
already
some of them wait
watched
till the
that
end.
whole course.
No, I'm just saying like this is the process right here, right?
Yeah.
You get a letter from the bank, usually 120 days. This is the window, and it
Yeah.
goes into foreclosure. So like this is the window of the pre-foreclosure. And guys, this is all on YouTube. Like we give all this stuff out. This is from our experience.
So if you consistently work foreclosures, you have people starting the process and people at the very end. Your job is to stop everybody from calling you 2 weeks before the final sale notice.
And that's
they'll do anything at that point to help, like, oh, please, Daniel, please, I'll do anything, please. And you say, listen, I've tried for the last 7 months to walk you down this, and you don't get through to everybody, but I get through to a lot of people saying, listen, it's better to take some money now than to wait and let the bank take your property at the end.
Most sellers will deal with you 3 to 7 days before the auction. That's the truth.
And whenever
I've done auction dates before.
No, the pre-foreclosure, don't do the auction date.
Yeah. Auction dates are like, that's once it's set.
Yeah, no, I've cold called pre-foreclosures before.
Yeah, no, bro. They're getting calls from the loan sharks and stuff. Yeah. Literally, this way, once data set, it's a lot harder to save a deal. Like, if you do the reverse drawing for dollars on the pre-foreclosures, it's going to be better than cold calling it.
The sooner you catch it, the more services you can offer to them at the very end, unless you're coming in with a big pile of cash and a lawyer willing to pay $5,000 up front. It's not always that much, but so the typical stall method to avoid the sale date is the seller has to file for bankruptcy. And there's laws for that. If you file a fake bankruptcy, then it can go after them fraud. You want to be the guy to tell them to, file bankruptcy. I'll help you out. It can't come from you. It's not ethical. It's illegal. And you're telling them to commit fraud. Either you qualify for bankruptcy just because you can't afford your mortgage doesn't qualify you for bankruptcy. A lot of people.
Zach, would you say that whether I pull these 4 lists or whether I even go towards another list like vacant bulk or whatever the case is, the person that takes action and actually pulls a massive list and actually cold calls that list and repetitive and then with the next strategy over and over again would become successful, yes or no?
Consistent action, yes. Unless for a list, you'll be fine.
You have to be ridiculous.
The problem is you're coming to me and you're saying, I'm not getting any deals. I literally ask you, did you pull these 3 lists consistently? Say no. I'm like, well, go do it. I don't know the truth. That could be a list that could fail, could not. But I'm telling you, those are ones that I found a lot of success in the state of Florida. Yeah. And you're not consistently pulling them. And so that's what I'm telling you to do. You're in Orange County, Orlando. It ain't the most, it ain't the easiest market in the world, but it ain't the hardest. It's not the hardest. No. So it's like, that's the one that's niche enough where I think if you consistently pull it, you'll do fine.
Okay. So can I do this one second? And I'll do a second. I will do the strategy second.
All right, what's one?
One is going to be like, I can make money. I have money, right? So that's not a problem. I just want to blow this like on PropStream.
Okay.
For some reason, I have an itch to blow it on PropStream. And so I was wondering like what list should I pull off PropStream? And I'll pull like tired landlord, like and if that doesn't work out, then I'll go to this strategy. And if this strategy don't work out, I'll come back and do another strategy.
All right, Dan, like honestly, if you legit want to go after it, do a vacant absentee owner or like a high or
I wouldn't even worry about absentee owner.
High equity vacant and just cold call that list.
Listen, I tell everybody, if you just stick to high equity and consistently do it.
Orlando's kind of a little big, Orange County, so I would have to add another factor on there.
Well, he can raise the
$500 though. So he only has $300 after the PropStream payment, right? No, $400.
Well, what's the $500 for?
He has $500 in his hand. I don't know. He wants to spend
it.
So
do you have a PropStream account?
I just fixed it, so I just have to pay $100 so I can pull up to 10,000 leads, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So do me a favor, register it through listrei.com. Okay. That would be thanking us for it. And then you get
do whatever you want.
You get 10,000 leads a month. So that covers you $97 every month. And so if you want to pull, say, 20,000, see if you can handle 10,000 first, because it's a lot. It's 10, a lot more. It comes every 30 days. You get every 30 days you can pull. What's that?
I was going to do 1,000 at a time. How long does it take to organize 1,000 leads?
Listen to me. Your $97 membership with us, you get 10,000 leads a month.
Yeah.
So take your $500 and set it away. Take out $97 of it. Go to listrei.com, set that up. And that's going to cover 90% of like your leads within PropStream. Yeah. Now, you can go to the courthouse and get more accurate information because timing is everything.
I mean, Dan, you're overthinking this, bro.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, take $100,
Okay.
Give me the pile. Give me $100.
Pull it out. Let's see
Pull,
you
pull
do
out
it.
100. All right. Put that in your pocket. That's going to be your EMD for your contract. Okay.
What's
do not
EMD?
spend that. Earnest money Earnest money.
Oh,
deposit.
okay.
You're going to keep that for your earnest money. Okay. Straight up. All right.
I'm writing that down. Okay. EMD.
Now you pay 400. Okay.
Okay.
You can legit
Go help somebody out with the other $400.
go help some
No.
other. Yeah. Honestly, like
Come on, you guys.
I would tell you if I was a coach, I'd tell you to send it to me, but I'm not. So
You're
it's
like-
I'm gonna
telling
bring
you,
you guys a deal. I'm gonna bring you guys a deal.
okay.
I'm
Do
bringing
it,
you guys
man.
a deal. I'm bringing you guys a deal.
Bro,
if I make 20K,
let's find
you
out,
can
like-
spend money on a list. I don't like it. Doesn't matter. Or
Okay.
just pull a list of vacant with high equity and cold call that list. And if you want to pay for something, and then come back. Like I just,
Yeah, because one of the strategies in the when you get more advanced, you can pull a high equity list, figure out what your filters are. If there's too many, I get 10,000, and then remember you got to pull it and skip trace it. So set some money aside for that.
that's
And
200.
then if you want to do a more advanced strategy,
Yeah.
then the month after you can mail to that list, and you
Okay.
can put a constant rotation in. It makes life simple.
Yeah.
Cold calling, mail, cold calling. You don't have to do that in the beginning. A lot of people just start out cold calling,
I'll do
the
that.
reverse driving for dollars with the foreclosures.
you have two options right now. You can pull a prop stream list and then
Okay.
cold call that, or you spend $400 of gas money and you drive for dollars.
I'll do the first option.
Then do the first option. Like
I'll do
I'm
the
not.
first option. So okay, you said vacant high equity.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Vacant high equity. Like I just.
yeah, so you'll have to see how big your
Yeah.
area is, and you want to maximize your leads, and don't pull until you're ready to take action on them, because all leads, in my opinion, have a time limit. So you get 10,000 leads every month.
Yeah.
You need to come up with a marketing budget that gives you 120,000 leads. You got to figure the best way. Once you pull that lead, you can skip trace it, you can call it, you can mail it, you can door knock it, you can do anything you want.
Okay.
But these prop streams, 12 cents, they'll give you around 3,333 leads to cold call. So that will be plenty for you.
3,000
Yes, if you use prop streams, 12 cents skip tracing.
prop stream. Oh, it's $200 per 1,000 on batch leads. I think.
Skip tracing? Well, you got one off skip tracing, right?
I've skip traced like off batch leads. It's freaking amazing. It was $200 for 1,000 records.
Okay.
Should I, if I get 10,000, just do 1,000 at a time, right?
Skip tracing is 12 cents on prop. Yeah, it's right here. Skip tracing with the DNC flagging is 12 cents.
Yeah.
Is that for the additional leads? Yeah, it's 12 cents. Whatever one you want, whatever one it works out to.
Listen, at the end of the day, they're all
Yeah.
they're all pulling it from the same place. Like I don't think you get. Sometimes their services are a little bit better with some companies, but like you're on a budget. The idea is to try to spend to get a return. But
Yeah, prop stream might have changed since last time. I'll just share pop up my screen. It's
Hey, Rick.
12 cents. It's right here.
Okay.
So you get phone and email. So just use that one. 12 cents.
Or Zach, both of you guys, should I do what's it called? Two like if I get 10,000, I could get that whole 10,000 done in a month. Well, you need to skip trace, so that's like how many times are you skip tracing now? That's like $200 per 1,000. So what if I just do 1,000 at a time until I run out of money for skip tracing, and then I just
Who's your $200 for 1,000? This would be new to me.
really?
what's that? Is that 20 cents or?
Wait,
That's
1,000. Wait, times 0.2. That's 20 cents. Yeah, prop stream's 12 cents, dude. That's cheaper.
Dude, skip tracing gets cheaper and cheaper every
Bro,
3
this
months.
12 cents is cheaper than the 200.
Okay, I'll use prop stream then. It's fine.
Yeah, 12. That'll give you 3,333, and then cold call that list.
That's like a 40%.
So that's your option. Go do it.
So, for 3,000, I can skip trade. I'll pay like $200. So it's like I skip trade.
You got to do the math on this.
yeah.
Daniel.
I'll do the math. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
You get 10,000 leads. You figure out the 12-cent skip tracing. Here's the key: what you have to do.
Okay.
We're not here to we'll give you guidance.
Yeah.
But when Zach tells you to pull 3 lists, if you want to take it, take it. If not,
I
get it. You have to be. So many people try to.
I could be proven wrong. This could be a $400,000 deal. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but sometimes people try to go. Like I got a feeling you know what you want to do, Daniel. You're just looking for like our consent on it. I'm here to tell you, wholesaling's not. It's not it's not really glamorous, like the work that's done it. And this
know
is
damn
what
well
none
it's
of the coaching or the programs will tell you. The key difference between you, me, and Zach right now is we're extremely consistent. We have all our budgeting laid out for the year. We know exactly what we're going to do. We look at it every month and we fix it. And here's a secret, Daniel. Sometimes I have lists, I get 0 off of them. But guess what? I keep at it. Eventually they hit.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do is go in once, it doesn't work, and you go, I'm never doing that again.
I'll never do. No, I'm not a quitter.
That's like riding a bike. You fall
Daniel,
down once, and
exactly.
you're like, I'm never doing that again.
Daniel,
I'm in this forever.
You have the 2 options.
Yeah.
Do it. We laid it in front of you.
Okay.
Go do it and get back with us and let us know how it works.
Okay. So
you got this.
Okay. Wait, I have one more thing. So what about with the rest of like the 10,000 leads? I just leave that alone if I can't pay for the skip tracing, correct?
No. Yeah.
Start with that, but like a backup list. The pre-probates is a good wide open shot on
what pre-foreclosure list to door knock,
.com, and then the other one of the vacants.
Pre-foreclosure list to door knock. That's what I'd say.
Pre-foreclosure list to door knock? Like to leave the sticky notes too, right?
Yeah, for the additional ones.
Okay, so I have these 3 strategies right now for marketing a go beast mode. I have vacant high equity, cold call that list, and then send direct mail if possible to that list after you're done cold calling it like 2 or 3 times. And then right after that, we're gonna pull a list off PropStream pre-foreclosures, correct? And then we're gonna go reverse driving for dollars on that list, which means like leaving the sticky notes for callbacks. Well, all day, Saturdays and Sundays, all day, like from 9 to 9, and leaving sticky notes. And then basically what we're also going to do after those 2 strategies, we're going to do 1 by 1 methodically. So 1, right, until that's done. 2nd, until that's done. Then the 3rd one is going to be arrest records, fire damage, credit card lists, and IRS liens. And we're going to do that. Okay.
You got it.
That's a lot of stuff. Pick 1 or 2 and like go deep on it.
No, I'm saying
first one first, and then
yes,
second.
methodically, yes.
You're good.
Once until done, once until done, once until done.